block away. I'm about a block away down the street, but I can see everything that's going on with the bitch, right? So some little young pimpin' get on the bitch heels, and he really pressing the bitch, like he not letting the bitch walk. He getting all in front of the bitch, cutting her off. Yeah, bitch, woo, he all in her face, right? So I'm watching the whole shit. The bitch get on the phone and call me. She like, yeah, daddy, this guy, he sweating me. He won't let me walk. He won't let me do this. He won't let me do that. I'm like, well, first of all, bitch, your first mistake was letting the motherfucker get that close to you, bitch. You supposed to be busy yourself. Know what I mean? He doing his job, bitch. You got a job to do your damn self, bitch. Don't call me, bitch. I ain't finna save you. Know what I mean? The bitch didn't know. She didn't know the whole free.
Bitch, how the fuck is he letting you do any motherfucking thing?
Right. Exactly.
Right. But don't you hate it? But don't you hate it when niggas be sweating the bitch that hard, man? I can't stand that shit, man. You know
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it at the same time, though. I'm gonna keep the pressure on this bitch. This is a fresh turnout to my. I mean, I don't really agree with that neither. Know what I mean? But at the same time, the pressure gonna be on this bitch, though. Know what I mean, bitch? Why you even let that motherfucker get that close to you, bitch? You supposed to be in the car with a trick, though. Know what I mean? You got something to do, bitch. Like, we need it out here. Know what I mean? I need my issue. Know what I mean? Get about my issue, bitch. Get away from that motherfucker and don't let him or nobody else get that close to you ever again.
Hold on.
That was the last time I had to tell that bitch that.
Yeah. Hold on. Just to let y'all know, we back live right now. And since y'all been gone, man, you know, y'all know how we do. For all you know, for all that want to know, everybody on the phone is a square. We just talking shit. But yeah, man. Before we proceed on, I do want to get that out of the way, like, because Silk and Freeze had touched on something about the fee, and then I squeezed partner question in before because I knew the phone was getting ready to die, so that's why I had to get on this phone. But you know, touching back on that, was everybody done speaking about the fee? Because I did want to give just a little 2 seconds on it, but Freeze and Silk was saying something. I just couldn't remember pertaining to the choosing fee.
I was talking about
sacrifice.
As far as the choosing fee go, one key word in both what me and Silk was saying was sacrifice. And it was crazy how he said the word sacrifice and he didn't even hear me say it first because he wasn't even on the phone. You know what I mean? So he didn't have no preconceived notions in his mind as to what we was talking about. You know what I mean? He just get on the phone and his pimp mind is working like my pimp mind. You know what I mean? And we in unison. We got the same understanding about this game. You know what I mean? Sacrifice. That's that key word about the choosing fee. You know what I mean?
Right. I get offended. I get offended when a bitch feels like I'm supposed to talk to her without her breaking bread. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand.
Okay, well let me ask you why? Why do you get offended?
Because I know what I'm capable of. I know what I bring to the table. This bitch ain't proved nothing. I know I can change this bitch life in 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? You know, man, a lot of times, man, when you have a bitch hit you from a distressful situation. A lot of times when they get their money up, they want to go fuck it off and go do some dumb shit. When they call a pimpin', they gonna call you from a position of distress, right? So it's like, bitch, I can change your motherfucking life in 24 hours. I know what I bring it to the table because I've been doing it for years consistently. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like a bitch. I need a smart bitch. I don't like dealing with stupid bitches. I need a bitch with some intelligence, right? So if a bitch ain't intelligent enough to choose me without me having to fuck around and talk to this bitch all goddamn day, if a bitch ain't smart enough to know that little bit of money that I'm trying to tell her to give me is a beneficial sacrifice for her, then the bitch ain't smart enough to fuck with me anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I like your mentality. I like your mentality, Silk. For all of y'all that's speaking right now, that's Silky Slim, it's Freeze, you got Johnny Cash, you got Tay, y'all everybody know Shantae Parker, y'all know him from American Pimp. Silky Slim, y'all know his music, y'all done seen Freeze rapping, and y'all know Johnny Cash been obtaining and maintaining since Jesus was crucified and really been glorifying this pimping since Genesis to Revelation, so he's not no new name. But what I wanted to say, I'm just gonna say this, and then I'm gonna touch up on his question. But I did want to say this. One of the main reasons why the choosing fee is important to me is because you got to remember, I'm just a square. I'm not as intelligent as everybody else on this phone. I'm a square. So, but I'm just looking at it from my square ass perspective. As one scripture said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. All right. The game is knowledge. Without this information that's coming from my mind, you're predestined to be destroyed. So, because I have information that can empower you, that can put you in position to have success and possession for the rest of your life, the information in my mind is worth paying for, period. Because after the money is spent, the money is spent. But after the information has been conveyed, you still got my game. You can only sell your pussy for a certain amount of time. A hoe can only sell her pussy for only so long. But you can sell my game for the rest of your motherfucking life. That's why my game has to be paid for. And since it's Sunday and y'all just came from church, I'll give you a little bit of that too. When you go into 1 Kings, the 11th chapter, and you look at King Solomon, when Queen Sheba traveled, she heard about the wisdom of Solomon. She heard about his game, in other words. She heard about his wisdom. She heard about his knowledge. She came to see if it be so. She came and sat down. Now, before she even came to hear the wisdom of Solomon, she already had her gifts prepared. See, a lot of you women can learn from the word. Before she came to the king, she came ready. A lot of y'all get into the inbox and you're not ready. A lot of y'all speak to pimps, but you're not ready. You come with a reply instead of complying and applying what the man is saying to you. So you came not ready. And that's why the conversation is not successful, because you get into the inbox of these pimps and you're not talking about nothing. Oh, you're so handsome. Oh, you're so intelligent. Oh, man, there's so many fake ass niggas out here. Oh, I just thank God, that it's finally a real one. You say all of this shit that would say that he's real, but you're not willing to do something that would prove that you actually are in agreement with that. All right. Now, the information is worth paying for. After she heard the wisdom of Solomon, instantly she gave, the scripture says she gave gifts. In other words, she broke herself and she heard it. She sat up there and she said that the half has not been told. So the information, if I got information to change your circumstance, to change your mentality, a lot of y'all know that you missed a lot because your father wasn't there. Your mother wasn't there. Some of you had fathers and mothers that were there physically, but mentally they wasn't there. So if I have something to deposit and transmit to you to make you a better woman, not just a better participant in the lifestyle, but to make you a better woman, how could you put a price on that? How could you say that green papers with dead hypocrites is worth more than the knowledge in my motherfucking mind? I'm appalled. So when I talk to a woman, I'm not no con artist. I don't feel like these niggas, oh yeah, man, these bitches is sitting over there giving me all of this money. I know that the information in my head is worth paying for, period. So I don't disrespect it. I value the information. And if I pay for your plane ticket, bus ticket, I'm devaluing, I'm disrespecting the knowledge that is in my mind. And I refuse to do that. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, man, you said it. Hey, you summed it up with a grand performance, Jack. You know what I'm saying? For real.
That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. But.
And for all you brothers out there listening, that feat still exists. And there's still some good bitches out there that's really coming with it. So if y'all would stop accepting nothing, you know what I'm saying? And start asking for it to get the bitches you've been looking for instead of complaining about all these bitches' fakes. But it's still out here with so much.
Yeah, see, a lot of it started with
Check this out, Sugar. See, I love how you just put that. See, I stopped asking a long time ago. Anybody know me know what's a demand on mine.
Right.
It's a demand on mine. For real. You know what I mean? A bitch should know, because a real hoe gonna know what it takes, man. You understand me? She don't know what it takes to fuck with a real one, man. It's these slow ass bitches that's out here now that these niggas have kissed all of their booty holes and played with them and think they of some importance, bitch. Johnny Cash said you was nothing. until you fuck with a real one. For real though.
Right. Hey, and see, that's why, you know, I wish we could have continued on that conversation last night that we was having, man, because, you know, I got love for both of them gentlemen that was on the phone last night that both dealt with that same bitch. But what they don't understand is, you know, a bitch coming out of situations like that where she didn't have to earn nothing and she was being catered to on hand and foot, left and right. Know what I mean? You know, it's going to be that much harder to get a bitch to see your pimping and value it for what it is, to the point where she want to make that sacrifice and get that fee up for you. Know what I mean? She ain't going to really be able to understand what everything that she got to gain in fucking with you, because her only experience with the pimping is, oh, well, this one, know what I mean, he wasn't going hard on me, know what I mean? He, you know, when I wasn't making no money, it wasn't really no pressure on me because he had pimp partners that was going to jug him, know what I mean? And then this next one that I was fucking with, know what I mean, he buying tickets to come and see me, and I ain't gave him a dime, and then he fly back to where he is, and he give me a ticket to go fuck with him again. I ain't gave him a dime, know what I mean? He buying me hotel rooms and lean and weed and alcohol. I ain't have to give him a dime, and then before I even decide to fuck with him, he fly me and my folks over to where he's at, know what I mean, buy a hotel room for us to stay in and for me to work out of, and the whole time I ain't have to do nothing for it, know what I mean? And so it's like a bitch coming from a situation.
I got a question for you. Was you on the phone with me and that hoe was chopping it up or something? You just said everything that was to some approach. That's how that hoe feel. I'm gonna use the word feel. That's how that hoe feel, because my game is potent, and it didn't do that bitch because she's so fucked up and discombobulated behind those two experiences until the hoe don't know what to believe now. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
She don't know what to believe now. And the bitch, like I told y'all, she right at that edge. She wanna move, but that bitch like, man, the bitch words, like I said last night, was for me to quit my swear job, tell my family pretty much, fuck y'all, I got a better way, I'm gone. And I have to come back to these same swears, and they look at you and laugh at you and say, yeah, bitch, I told you. See that?
Right.
See, one thing, another thing that I want to touch on, I just want to add this. The game, it's not, it ain't like it was. You don't have what we got right now. You don't have older gentlemen, respectable, authentic representation, really taking out time to give you irrefutable information about the game. You're going to have to go through adversity for it, difficulty for it, might have to go through a correctional facility for it. So if you done time in jail, in prison for mispimping, and then get another opportunity to be in society, and a woman is telling you that the information that you had to go through, you went through all of this bullshit to learn what you just learned. The knowledge that you paid for it. You had to earn it, but you thought that the bitch was so attractive that she didn't have to earn it. So that's which is another reason why I don't really be impressed with guys that's 15 and 20 and 25 deep, especially if they paid for 25 and 50 plane tickets and bus tickets. A square can do that. I'm not impressed. Right. Pimp for it. Right. Don't pay for it, pimp for it. That's all I wanted to say.
Just like a nigga that give another nigga a call, you know, talking about he done knocked the bitch. Yeah, nigga, I'm just bringing you this news. I got this bitch, and the bitch ain't gave a nigga no money. You understand what I'm saying? I call that dry choosing. Well, you know, me coming through the ranks, you know, see, me personally, I never accepted that. You know, nigga, if the bitch ain't gave you no money, that ain't your bitch, nigga. That's still my bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how they do it nowadays, but that's how, you know, that was my take on it. No, nigga, bitch ain't gave you no choosing money, that ain't your bitch, nigga. You understand me?
Hey, I got a funny story behind that, man, on that same no, Sinful already know where I'm going, know what I mean? He know the story, know what I mean? But see, back when being Sinful was kind of like just getting our feet wet in the game, know what I mean? I had this little white bitch down around Vegas, right? And it was, I ain't gonna blast him like that, know what I mean?
No, because I just became friends with him less than 24 hours ago. Go ahead. That's my nigga. He gonna see this video.
It was two other pimps, right? It was like a pimp triangle that this bitch was going through between me and two other pimps, right? And
no. It was a triangle between one pimp and a possible. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I'll say that. Okay, but one of these P's, right? The bitch come up missing one night, right? I sent the bitch out the door with some front money. I think like $75, something like that. So, he called me. He like, yeah, what's going on, Freeze, man? You know, I was just calling to let you know what I mean? I got this bitch back, know what I mean? Because he had the bitch before me, know what I mean? Right. So he like, yeah, man, you know, the bitch decided to come on back, man. Woo, woo, woo. So, I'm like, yeah, is that right, P? And so I asked him, I said, how much did that bitch give you, P? Because, you know, the bitch, she probably had been down like maybe like 2 hours. Know what I mean? So I was just curious, know what I mean? It wasn't like no requirement on his part, know what I mean? I wasn't like pressing him about it. I was just curious. I'm like, yeah, P, know what I mean? How much money did this give you? He's like, P, you know, these are his words. It's an inside joke with me and Simple to this day, damn near a decade later. But he say, P, man, you know, it ain't nothing to talk to a pimp about, know what I mean? But the bitch, you know.
Right.
I said, it ain't nothing to talk to a pimp about. He like, nah, man, you know. So the bitch, I think it might have been like the next day, right? The bitch get on my line. And see, like I said, she was going through this triangle of us. But see, them niggas wasn't on that bitch's helmet, know what I mean? Me, right, this is how it was with me. The bitch already knew because this was one of the first times, but it ended up being a trend. But every time the bitch would get on my line, just like this time, I said, well, you already know, bitch, you got to have a trap for me, and you're going to get that discipline treatment when you come through the door. You already know what's going on. She like, all right, so, you know, we go through them motions or whatever the case may be. So I'm talking to the bitch about the situation. I said, yeah, bitch, how much money did you get that man? The bitch was like, well, you know, I had $5 left over from the front money that you gave me, know what I mean? I gave him a little $5. I said, bitch, is you serious? Don't lie on this man like that. Man,
true story.
Man,
True story.
Called me and served me about $5, man. I hope he
true story.
Because I got me and, but it's funny though, because me and Pete, we still cool to this day, know what I mean?
True story.
And I ain't never addressed that with him though. Like I done seen him in traffic since then. I just seen him, I think, last year, earlier this year, last time I was in Vegas. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to call Pete and talk about that, man, because I ain't never addressed it with him, man.
And that nigga, hold on. He, and the nigga that we talking about, the nigga from the Bay, everybody know, man, I fuck with Bay motherfuckers. I fuck with Bay Pimps because Bay Pimps got personality and they got mouthpiece, so they kind of like my favorite. And he got a mouthpiece out of this world. So when he called a nigga, that's what Freeze not saying. You know what I mean? He called the nigga like, yeah, man, you know what I mean? I'm just calling you, man, you know what I mean, to tell you about the bitch. And he giving all these nursery lines. He's spitting his best nursery lines. And, you know what I mean? He talking all of this shit. But we come to find out that you sat up there and gave all of these beautiful nursery lines. And you said the most mackish shit. But you only got 500 pennies out the bitch. You know what I mean? So that's what made the story even more funny. Like, P really called him like, yeah, man, I'm just calling you, man, you know what I mean, to let you know, man, you know what I mean? Like, hey, you know what I mean? And he only had got $5 out the bitch.
Hey, because the way he was popping it, I'm like, oh, man, he done did some hell of a pimping to get the bitch back tonight.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He thought, hey, Freeze.
At me, I just know the bitch got a dose the way I got a dose.
Freeze was under the impression that, you know, it was like a regular number. You know what I'm saying? Like a 15, a rack, or, you know, a 25 or something. Yeah. Man, this nigga got, or some niggas will even give you a phone call about $500. You know what I'm saying? And say it's a courtesy call. I don't know, but he called with $5.
Hey, I'd have respected it though. If it was a decent trap to him, know what I mean? You know, if 500, that might be decent to him. As long as the bitch gave him something.
Okay. Well, let me.
The bitch didn't even check not a dime.
Okay.
Gave him $5 that was left over from the front money, man. That was crazy.
Well, let me. Hold on. Let me put this in there. This is just my opinion. My opinion ain't got no dominion over nobody on the phone or who's watching. But this is not the day that Shantae was doing his thing back in Hollywood. So if a woman decides that she wants to depart from me, leave me, and be with another man, and she has not gave him any money, in 2016 going on 2017, I'm just going to keep it all the way 100. He can have the bitch. First of all, number one, everybody knows like the type of person that I am. For you to have a desire to be with another man, you know, like that's disrespectful. You know what I mean? So you didn't already disrespect. So the bitch could have give a bitch of mine could give you a penny. And if she decide to be with you, it's not so much of the amount of money. It's the amount of disrespect, because God blessed you to be in the presence of me, and you actually gave my present to another man. So, you know what I mean? For the other piece, they looking at the money. I'm looking at the fact that you desire to be with another man, and not just that. I don't want you calling the police on me. I don't want any type of confrontations. If you desire to leave, baby, anytime you want to go, just go. My life is too valuable to be locked up. Just leave.
Ain't simple as a cold thing you said, because I've been trying to come in and touch base on the same thing you just said. Like, if a bitch pays a motherfucker $1, she did something that wasn't your instructions. You understand what I'm saying? Right there. Yeah. A bitch got a thorough understanding in my household. Right. Bitch, you pass my money, we done.
Hey, I'ma keep it all the way 100, man. Like, when you really value yourself, and a lot of people gonna take what I'm saying as like an arrogant, egotistical statement, but you know, it is what it is. But when you know your capabilities, you know who you are, and you know the fly ass shit you done in your life, and it's like, bitch, you actually have a desire to be with another motherfucking man? Oh, bitch, you done lost your motherfucking mind, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Well, God bless you. You know what I mean? Hope you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Be blessed. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to stress over you. I'm not about to call this man, nigga, how much money you get out the bitch? I'm not even about to make this bitch or this nigga feel that damn important. Exactly. That's giving them too much importance. So,
hey, man, I teach a bitch just like this for example. Hey, bitch, if you dislike what's going on in my household, you're tired of Johnny Cash, go out here and pass my money. Oh, that's all you got to do. You got to worry about me fucking with no more.
Hey, y'all was on the phone last night. We was on the phone with the man who only can say that he ever knocked me for a bitch. We still cool. We laugh. He has a child by her now. You know what I'm saying? I have no malice in my heart. She done got out of pocket plenty of times since then. I don't have no desire to even have her back. I mean, do motherfuckers leave heaven and give the opportunity to go back? No. So I don't even have a desire for you. You know what I'm saying? You have a baby with this man now. It is what it is. And y'all was on the phone with me last night with Special. I don't have nothing against Special. I love Special. If Special ever was to go holus and dolus, which he's not, he can call me anytime for a jug. Why? Because I really know that he's the pimpin'. And I fucks with the pimpin'. I could care less about him knocking me for a bitch. He did what the fuck he was supposed to do. After that, it bothered me. Like, I was like, damn. I mean, bitch, you didn't even give me no motherfucking warning. You know, black women and white women are different. You know, a black bitch is gonna let you know when she in the attitude. A white bitch will smile and everything will be so good, and you don't even know you about to get that phone call.
That's right.
You don't even know you like, hold on, bitch. You just gave me some money. You just cooked my motherfucking food. You just sucked all of the sperm out my sperm bank, bitch. You done sucked so much sperm out my sperm bank, I gotta file for sperm bankruptcy. And I never thought, I didn't even see this motherfucking discrepancy that we even having, bitch. Where did this come from?
They be cold pieces like that. They cold pieces like that.
They are.
Yeah, they like that. Now that right there, that's the real truth right there. Cause these motherfuckers, they are like that.
Okay, they keep, hold on. I keep looking in the comment section and see you got Say, and you got another brother in the comment section, and they want it, and that's what we was gonna get to before we had got on this video, because now for me, I just speak for me before the other gentlemen even start. For me, there is no difference. The reason why there's no difference between squares and hoes as far as charging and a choosing fee is because I'm doing it now. You know what I'm saying? I have people basically outside of the lifestyle that I'm charging now. And, you know, I'm not going to say, well, you're a square, so I'll pay for your ticket. No, I'm not going to pay for your ticket. So, I mean, they might have a different perspective. You know, we're going to, I expound and say something profound about it later on. But, yeah, they trying to ask, you know, how long are you going to stay at this square bitch? Are you still charging this square bitch a choosing fee? You know, this is their questions.
How long do we gonna stay at the square bitch?
Yeah, like if you talking to a square bitch and if she don't come, if she not willing to fuck with some pimping during a certain amount of time, you know, are you just gonna say, well, you know, bitch, I gave you 2 weeks of my time, God bless you, I gave you a month of my time, like, you know, what's happening?
See, I'm gonna know, me personally, I'm gonna know off the first 5 minutes, and in the first 5 minutes if this my caliber whore or not. You understand me? Depending on how she's replying to what I'm giving her. You understand what I'm saying? And that first 5 minutes gonna let me know, should I invest another 30 minutes or another hour or another day into her? You understand what I'm saying? Because if you sit back and listen to a bitch, she's gonna give you all the ammunition to pimp. So a lot of niggas go to the conversation doing all the talking. But actually, you should be listening, because she gonna give you all that.
Right.
You feel me?
That's
so
right.
It really kind of varies. So that's how I base my program. And then, you know, I kind of throw something out there and let her hang herself. And then I give her a small little obligation to see if she stand up to that one. And if she cross that line with that one, then, hey, bitch, here we go. We dancing now. You dig what I'm saying? We dancing now. Let me see, can you handle this little test? Go check this out. We're going to do it. Can you make this move right here, baby? Because now this is what I need you to do. Oh, no, yeah, no problem. Okay, I got you. That's what I'm talking about. See, now we can talk. Now we can talk about the bigger thing. Now we can talk about this fee and all that now. You understand what I'm saying? So it costs the fuck with me. You know that, right? Oh, no, well, I didn't know that. Yeah, it costs the fuck with me, baby. It ain't free. It's not free. That's how you break the ice on them. Then you get to break it down to them, like we just had several conversations on the phone, why it's important and why it means so much to me that I need to be chose. And then it's on the bitch from there. I'm done talking. I done did my pimping. That's all on her now. I got the flow, bitch. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna wait enough, you know what I mean, no 100 years for you to make your mind up and figure out what you're gonna do, because my pimping gonna work like that.
Right. Yeah. Because even the motherfucking square can get bus fare.
See that?
Hey, I had a bitch. True story. I'm holeless. I'm doleless in the city of Louisville, state of Kentucky.
These people some cold game, B.
Huh?
You about to give these people some cold prices game, man. I hope they appreciate this gift you about to give them, man.
Yeah.
Oh, but no, I mean, yeah, to some it is going to be some major revelations, but hey, man, like we always say, necessity bring invention. So I'm on the phone with this bitch. I ain't got a dime by the grace of God. I'm broke as a motherfucker. You look up broke as a motherfucker, it was going to be a picture of my ass smiling, right? So the bitch on my line, we sitting over there talking. She said, I'm ready to come to you. I'm ready to come home. I want to fuck with your pimping. I said, well, are you ready to come now? She said, yeah, just go ahead and pay for my ticket. I said, bitch, you are aware that you talking to a pimp, right? She said, yeah, what that got to do with it? I said, everything. And not just that, you know what I'm saying? Even if I had a dime, which I don't even have the money to pay for your ticket. But do you know how to follow instructions? She said, yeah. I said, well, this is what you gonna do. I told the bitch to go inside the motherfucking Greyhound and tell them that, you know, she really has a desire to make it to the destination of her saved, sanctified grandmother. She wants to go back to school. All she needs is a bus ticket. you know what I mean, to get back to her grandmother's house. She's in an abusive relationship. She's that she wants to escape from. And I said, all you got to do is put on an Oscar Award performance, baby girl. They're going to give you a bus ticket. And on everything that I love and hate, they gave the bitch a motherfucking bus ticket, just like I said. And she like, oh, my God, I can't believe that it worked. Oh, my God. Like, she was just blown away by that little ass shit. But in my mind, I was like, bitch, you are a lily-ass white girl that look like you in the up and down stairs of Iowa. And yes, they were going to give your ass that bus ticket. So no, you don't have to pay for a bus and plane ticket. Immediately after they'd seen this white girl and she was talking about some, yes, I'm trying to run away from him. I don't want to go back. I just want to go to church. I just want to go to school. I just want to be back around my grandmother. And I just don't want to be abused no more. I just don't want it. Okay. I just want to go back home. They gave that bitch a ticket. And she was calling me on the Greyhound, talking about some she can't wait and everything, nigga. And I didn't have to spend a dime. And when she said, as soon as she got down there, nigga, she was down, nigga, because I had to have it.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that. Just like that. Oh, and that's what I didn't mention. She was on the bus. You understand me, for like 3 motherfucking states and shit. Matter of fact, y'all know how I like to keep the paperwork. If y'all go through my Instagram and Facebook, I still got the paperwork on this shit to give you confirmation of the information. See, it's the difference from listening to niggas' stories and niggas who actually have. I said, bitch, keep the motherfucking Greyhound ticket. I still got the Greyhound ticket of this shit going down. And when the bitch finally motherfucking blew up, when the bitch wanted to come back, then that's when I gave her a new revelation of what the motherfucking choosing fee was all about. She said, why I gotta pay that? I said, because you once was with me, and now you endeavoring to be back with me. It's a charge over your head. You just don't come back to me any kind of motherfucking way. See, you know, we don't let people get away with murder.